binding effect on it. And then the bottoms in the kids section, keep in mind, say tuck-friendly construction.
So Target seems to be the next big victim in this boycotting that's been going on recently, but for good reason. Although there's been plenty of companies recently losing out on a lot of money in their stock shares, Bud Light, for trying to push this wokeness agenda on the public. Well, there was a TikTok that actually went viral talking about some of the products that Target have been selling lately for children. And although I already hear the arguments coming in the comments saying this is transphobic, this is disgusting, this isn't supporting the L, how dare they? One place I feel like most people agree on is when it involves children. I feel like drag and all that type of stuff when it comes to children really shouldn't even be in the same sentence. But here we are finding ourselves in 2023 now, where Target is trying to turn extra woke themselves. Before we get any further in today's video, please make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Helps the algorithm and pushes videos like this so more people can see them. Now, let's see the video in hand that went viral this week that has caused so far Target to lose over $9 billion with a B dollars from their company.
Okay, this is the child section. This is literally the kids section. I'm next to a literal onesie that says whatever the hell that means. We have glad you came out and I'm so happy that you're queer in the kids section. Are you kidding me?
I just really don't understand how anyone can twist it in such a way that makes that sound like that's okay. You know, it's accepting. The kids need to learn from a young age that it's accepting. They don't need to know about this at all. Even just normal, say, sex education still would have been weird, let alone it being this now. Like, what? Give me a good argument right now in why a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old should have to wear something like this. But oh, it gets far worse. A lot of the products are way worse than even this.
I'm sorry, but pride and toddler don't belong in the same sentence. So I found an extra small swimsuit in the child section. It says light binding effect on it. And then the bottoms in the kids section, keep in mind, say tuck-friendly construction.
That's nice, isn't it? That's exactly what I want to see when I'm shopping in Target. Something for kids to do that. Nice. It blows my mind that there's people out there that could even try and justify this. I feel like those are the people I almost feel most sorry for. It's almost a type of brainwashing at this point to really argue the fact that that's okay. It's simply not okay to be having this type of stuff in your kids section. It doesn't need to be there in the slightest. For older people over the ages of 18 and in their 20s, old enough to think for themselves, go for it. A 1 or 2-year-old putting this on them, I think is disgusting.
They're giving it to your kids. If that doesn't give you a reason to boycott Target, I don't know what does, but this shit's getting out of hand. They're targeting children, whether you like it or not, and it's time that people actually do something about it.
Now remember, why we are boycotting Target here, in which a lot of people are upset about, right? Of course there are. There are people on Twitter, shocking haters Twitter, that are getting mad saying, how dare we boycott, like I was saying at the beginning, because it's transphobic, oh, we should be supporting this, and boycotting is not okay. These are literally the same people that boycott absolutely anything for the most ridiculous reasons. Not enough black people in movies. Boycott them, take them off the air, let's make them suffer. Uses the wrong pronouns once by mistake. Oh, that's it, we need to completely destroy their life, send them death threats, let's boycott them. But when something like this is, in my eyes, 100% justification for being boycott, this is disgusting. They need to do something like that to tell the company, in which, let's be honest, the only way they're ever going to listen is through money and numbers, because that's all they really care about at the end of the day. That is simply not okay. When I have children, I don't want my children to be going and being dressed up in this type of stuff, and even saying the simple fact, well, just don't buy it then. Okay, well, if you get so offended about even this video, just don't watch it then.
Because if they don't, then guess what? That shit won't just be in Target, it'll be in every store ever.
And in every store will be soon. Now, I've seen a bunch of articles as well trying to twist it in such a weird way to make them almost feel sorry for Target. Articles just basically saying during every Pride Month in June for the past decade, Target has sold merchandise for their LGBTQ customers, employees, and allies. But this year, Target faced an anti-LGBTQ campaign that went viral on social media. Supporting it for the older people, in which they can wear, say, a rainbow t-shirt, is quite different from selling a swimsuit for a 1-year-old in which he can tuck. Not really the same thing, is it, my guy? Also, with that following up as well, that Target came out with an actual response to all of this. This is what they said. For more than a decade, Target has offered an installment of products that aimed at celebrating Pride Month. Since introducing this year's collection, we've experienced threats impacting our team members' sense of safety and well-being. While at work, given these volatile circumstances, we are making adjustments to our plans, including removing items that have been at the center of significant confrontational behavior. Our focus now is moving forward with our continuing commitment to the LGBTQIA+ community. Oh my God, a lot of letters. And standing with them as we celebrate Pride Month and throughout the year. I just feel like this is kind of becoming the same kind of scenario as like what vegans almost were a few years ago. No one really has an issue with what people want to do or grow up to be. It's not like that at all. It's like in the statements themselves, they sound so victimizing, like people somehow weren't going to be disgusted or upset by this. I don't see how that would have ever even been an outcome to begin with. But shoving it down people's throats into which it now starts affecting their children, I could have probably imagined that, yes, that was actually going to upset a few people. A lot of people have been wondering why a bunch of companies as well have been going down this path of wokeness. It seems to really not do well for them because they get boycotted. Like I just said, people don't want this forced down their throats. The same way that these people in the LGBTQ community don't want us to force our ideas onto them and let them be them. I feel like we are simply just asking the same. Until now, it's just turning into a world where we can't just celebrate who we are until we change. It's so twisted. I can't celebrate my masculinity because I'm a man, but then if a woman turns into a man, we can absolutely celebrate her masculinity. We can't celebrate women for being women, a mother, because then they call them chest feeders. But if I do it, it gets absolutely celebrated. What the hell is that all about? The whole thing's becoming twisted, but at least it's kind of nice to see that we haven't all lost our minds and there are some people out there finally putting their foot down. I feel like this will probably be one of the final pushes that is just going to make people really have enough. You can't even speak your own mind at this point unless you want to say outlandish stuff that agrees with that community. Then it's okay. Then you can do the most ridiculous stuff like dressing up in drag and then dancing in front of kids is fine. But if I use the wrong pronouns, I should be locked up. Generally curious to what you guys think about this. It's something that's obviously been on my mind and obviously been on a lot of people's minds recently. It's quite a dramatic thing, I am sure, for a lot of people with children that go to Target that's seen this. Discuss in the comments down below what you guys think. Is boycotting Target the right thing to do? Or should we all just roll over and let every single company in the world do something like this to the point where it now starts affecting our children? Generally curious to see what everyone else thinks. But anyway, boys and girls, if you did enjoy today's video, also make sure to hit the like button. Helps the algorithm, like I said. I'd appreciate it massively. All right, guys, hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.